Welcome to this quiet space that you have found for yourself. I know how tired you are. I know that you have carried so much weight today. The world outside is loud and fast, but here, in this moment, everything slows down. You are safe here. There is nowhere else you need to be. There is nothing else you need to do. The tasks are finished. The noise is fading. Take a slow, deep breath and let your shoulders drop down. You don't have to hold it all together anymore. It is okay to just let go. It is okay to finally rest. You are safe, you are warm, and you are exactly where you belong. Just listen to my voice and drift. And as you drift, allow the space between you and the world outside to grow wider, wider, and softer. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the threshold of a beautiful, quiet room. This is your sanctuary. The walls are thick, sturdy, and warm. They were built to hold silence, the way a cup holds water. Behind you lies the hallway of your day. It is filled with the echoes of conversations, the hum of traffic, the bright lights of screens, the lists of things to do and things undone. But you are stepping away from it. You are stepping inside. Feel the floor beneath you, solid and supporting. Take a slow step forward into the center of your sanctuary. And now, turn around gently. Face that open door one last time. You see the day out there. It is finished. It does not need you anymore. The emails have stopped flying. The phone is silent. The demands have all gone to sleep. And now it is time to close the door. Imagine reaching out with a hand that feels heavy and relaxed. You take hold of the handle. It feels cool and smooth against your palm. There is no rush. There is no force. You simply guide the door shut. Watch it move slowly, inch by inch, blocking out the light, blocking out the noise, until click. That soft sound is the most beautiful sound in the world. It is the sound of permission. Permission to stop. Permission to be alone. Permission to be yourself. Now, slide the lock. Feel the tumblers fall into place. Safe, secure, separated. Notice how the air in the room changes instantly. It becomes still. The dust motes, dancing in the dim light, begin to settle, just like your thoughts, settling down, down to the floor. You are no longer a worker. You are no longer a problem solver. You are no longer a parent, a partner, or a friend. You have hung those coats on the rack outside. Here, in this soft darkness, you are simply a breathing being, a quiet soul resting in a quiet room. Imagine that around your bed there is a circle, a soft, glowing, golden circle. This is your circle of safety. Inside this circle, there is no judgment. Inside this circle, there is no past and no future. There is only now. There is only this breath. Everything outside the circle is blurry and distant. Whatever worries were following you, they cannot cross this line. They must wait outside the door. They are not invited here. This space is holy ground. It belongs only to you and your rest. Take a moment to feel the profound relief of being disconnected. It is not selfish to disconnect. It is necessary, just as the tree must drop its leaves to survive the winter, just as the sun must dip below the horizon to let the stars shine. You are letting go of the world so you can hold on to yourself. Feel the silence wrapping around you like a velvet blanket, thick, soft, heavy. It covers your shoulders, it covers your mind, it muffles the sharp edges of your thoughts. The world is still spinning somewhere out there. But here, in your sanctuary, everything has stopped. Everything is pausing just for you. Listen to the silence. It is not empty. It is full. It is full of peace. It is full of potential. Can you feel how the room itself seems to be breathing with you? The walls are protecting you, the ceiling is sheltering you, the floor is holding you up, so you don't have to hold yourself up. You can put the weight down now, put it down, let it slide off your chest, slide off your back, and dissolve into the shadows. You are untethered, you are unconnected, you are floating free, just a warm awareness in a cool, quiet space. And as the last remaining threads of the day finally snap and fade away, you begin to notice something else. Now that the noise of the world is gone, you can finally hear a different rhythm, a rhythm that has been waiting for you all along. Something closer, something deeper, something right here, inside your own skin. Do you feel that gentle pulse? That pulse is the rhythm of your own life, finally slowing down to meet you. It is the signal that your body is ready to speak, not in words, not in lists, not in demands, but in the language of pure sensation. You do not need to do anything now. You do not need to force your muscles to relax. Trying to relax is just more work. Instead, simply invite the softness in. Let it happen to you like a gentle rain falling on a thirsty field. Imagine just hovering above the crown of your head. There is a ball of warm, golden light. It is radiant, glowing, and thick like warm honey. It is heavy with comfort. It is heavy with peace. Feel this light begin to pour down, touching the very top of your head. Instantly, the scalp softens. The tiny muscles around your hairline release their grip. The light moves down over your forehead. Think of a piece of paper that has been crumpled up all day, suddenly being smoothed out, flat, calm, open. Every worry line, every furrow of concentration simply melts away under the warmth of this light. It flows down over your eyes. Your eyelids feel so heavy now, wonderfully, comfortably heavy. Even if you wanted to open them, it would feel like too much effort. They are sealed shut by relaxation. Behind your eyes, the optic nerves are turning off. No more images to process, no more screens to watch. Just soft, velvety darkness. The golden honey flows down over your cheeks and into your jaw. Oh, the jaw. This is where we hold the words we didn't say. This is where we clench against the stress of the world. But now, let the jaw unhinge. Let it drop slightly open. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth, resting softly in the lower palate. The mask you wear for the world has dissolved. Your face is smooth. Your face is innocent again. Now, feel that warmth pouring down your neck. Warm, soothing, liquid relaxation. It pools into your shoulders. These shoulders that have carried so much. They have carried burdens that were not even yours to carry. But now, the light whispers to them, put it down, and they drop. Feel them sinking deeper into the mattress. The distance between your ears and your shoulders grows wider and wider. The weight is gone. You are not a carrier of burdens tonight. You are just being held. The light divides, flowing down both arms, over the biceps, past the elbows, into the forearms. It feels like a warm bath, rising up to cover you, down into the wrists and into the hands. Your hands, always busy, always grasping, always doing. Now they are open, they are empty. Your fingers curl naturally, soft and loose, like the hands of a sleeping child. There is nothing left to hold on to. You can let go of everything. The warmth continues its journey of flowing into your chest, warming the heart. Notice your breathing here. You don't need to control it. Don't try to change it. Just watch it. It rises and falls like a gentle wave on a calm lake, expanding and contracting. The body knows exactly how to breathe. Trust it. Trust that the next breath will come without you having to ask for it. The light moves down into the belly. This is the center of our feelings. Often we hold it tight, protecting ourselves. But here, in your circle of safety, you can let the belly be soft. Let it be round. Let it rise fully with the breath. There is no one to impress here. There is no armor needed here, just softness. Warm, fluid softness. Down into the hips, the heavy, strong bones of the pelvis. Feel yourself sinking deeper into the bed. Gravity is your friend tonight. Gravity is hugging you, pulling you down towards the center of the earth. You are grounded. You are stable. The light flows down the thighs, the large muscles turning to jelly, past the knees, down the calves, releasing any tension from standing, walking, rushing, into the ankles, and finally filling the feet, all the way to the tips of the toes. Imagine that any last bit of stress, any last bit of doing is draining out of your toes, dripping away, leaving your body completely empty. You are a vessel of peace. You are a landscape of stillness from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You are glowing. You are heavy. You are home. Stay here for a moment, floating in this sensation of total somatic release. Your body is asleep. It is heavy, like a stone resting at the bottom of a clear river. But your mind, your awareness, is gently lifting, lighter than air, free from the heaviness of the bones. And as you float in this beautiful darkness, you begin to notice a change. The walls of your room seem to be fading away. The ceiling dissolves into mist. The floor beneath you feels different, softer, damp, alive, and then it touches you. A scent, rich and deep, the smell of ancient pine needles and wet earth after a rain. Can you smell it rising up to meet you? It is the scent of deep, rich soil, of pine needles that have been warming in the afternoon sun, releasing their crisp, clean aroma into the air. It is the fragrance of things that have been growing quietly and patiently for centuries. And as you breathe it in, filling your lungs with this cool, purifying air, the last of the mist clears away. Open your inner eyes slowly and see where you are. You are standing in the heart of an ancient, majestic forest. This is not a wild or tangled place. It is a sanctuary, a cathedral built not of stone, but of living wood. Towering above you are the great giants, trees so wide and so tall that their tops seem to brush against the sky itself. Their bark is thick and furrowed like the skin of a wise old sage, rough to the touch, yet warm. Look up. High above, the branches weave together, creating a vast, protective canopy. A ceiling of green lace. Sunlight filters through the leaves, not as a harsh glare, but as soft, dancing beams of gold, shafts of light piercing the cool shadows, illuminating the dust motes floating in the air. Everything here is bathed in this gentle, dappled glow. It is a light that feels like a blessing. Take a step forward. Notice the ground beneath your feet. It is not hard. It is not unforgiving. It is a thick, luxurious carpet of emerald moss. Imagine sinking your bare feet into it. It feels cool, damp, and infinitely soft. It springs back gently with every step you take, holding you, cushioning you. Walking here requires no effort. You are gliding, almost floating over the velvet floor of the forest. The air here is different too. It is still, so incredibly still. It wraps around your skin like cool silk. It is not stagnant. It is alive. It is the breath of the trees. They are breathing in what you breathe out, and you are breathing in the peace they exhale. A perfect, silent exchange. There is a profound sense of safety here. These trees have stood here through storms, through winters, through years of drought and years of rain, and they are still here, steady, rooted, unshakable. They do not rush to grow. They do not compete to be the tallest. They simply are. They teach us that there is no need to hurry, that true strength is quiet, that endurance is simply the act of remaining present. Reach out a hand in your mind and touch the trunk of the nearest tree. Feel the texture under your fingertips, the solid, reassuring roughness. Feel the hum of life inside it, slow, deep, and ancient. It vibrates at a frequency much lower than your own heartbeat. It is the heartbeat of the earth, and as you touch it, you feel your own pulse slowing down, syncing with this slower, wiser rhythm. Thump, thump, thump. Slow, steady, eternal. You are not a visitor here. You are part of this wood. You are as natural as the fern unfurling its frond in the shade. You are as belonging as the stone resting in the soil. There is no separation between you and this peace. And as you stand there, absorbed in the stillness, your ears pick up a sound. At first, it is faint, just a whisper woven into the breeze, a gentle, melodic murmuring. It sounds like laughter, low, bubbling, liquid laughter. It is not the wind, It is not the birds. You turn your head slowly toward the sound. Through the gaps in the giant trunks, you see a glint of light, a sparkle, movement, flashing silver and diamond in the shadows. Something is flowing there, something that has been traveling for a very long time, just to cross your path, something that knows the way forward, even when the path is not clear. Curiosity pulls you gently toward it. Your feet move softly over the moss, drawing you closer and closer to that soothing sound. Burble, splash, hush. It gets clearer. It gets cooler. You can feel the moisture in the air increasing on your cheek. And then you step through a parting in the ferns. And there it is, a small, pristine stream winding its way through the forest floor, clear as glass, pure as light. It looks so inviting, so effortless. It asks nothing of the rocks it flows over. It asks nothing of the banks that hold it. It simply flows. And as you look at the water, you notice a single golden leaf detaching itself from a high branch above. It begins to fall, drifting, swaying, dancing on the air, heading down toward the water's surface. And you wonder, what would it feel like to be that leaf, to be that light, to simply let go and let the water carry you, to simply let go and let the water carry you. And as you watch that leaf twirling gently in the soft light, something magical begins to happen. You feel yourself becoming lighter, lighter than air, lighter than thought. The weight of your bones dissolves. The heaviness of your muscles fades away. The story of who you are, the name you carry, the years you have lived, all of it is left behind on the mossy bank. You are shifting form. You are shrinking softly, becoming small, golden, and delicate. You are the leaf. Feel the air holding you up as you drift down, swaying side to side, dancing with gravity. There is no rush to land. There is only the gentle descent through the shafts of sunlight, down, down, past the ferns, past the rocks, until, kiss, you touch the surface of the stream. It is not a collision, it is a greeting. You land softly, silently, on the cool, clear skin of the water, and you do not sink. You are held completely and utterly supported. Take a moment to feel this sensation. For so long, you have had to hold yourself up. You have had to stand tall, be strong, be solid. But here, on the water, you are weightless. The surface tension of the stream cradles you like a newborn. It conforms to your shape. It rises up to meet you. You can relax your edges. You can uncurl. You can just lie back. And now The journey begins. The current catches you gently, not a pull, not a shove, just a soft whisper of motion. Come with me, it says. I know the way. And you begin to drift, floating downstream, spinning slowly, lazily, in the gentle eddies. You look up, and the view is breathtaking. The canopy of the trees moves above you like a slow-moving kaleidoscope of green and gold. The sky peeks through, a brilliant, comforting blue. The sun warms your face, absorbing into your golden veins, filling you with a quiet heat that balances the coolness of the water below. You are moving, but you are not doing the moving. This is the secret. This is the ancient wisdom of the stream. Effortless action. You do not have to swim. You do not have to kick. You do not have to steer. In fact, trying to steer would only ruin the peace. Your only job is to trust. Trust the water. Trust that it knows where it is going. Trust that it will not let you fall. Feel the rhythm of the ride, bobbing, gliding, turning. It is a lullaby in motion. The banks of the forest slide past you. You see the roots of the great trees drinking from the edge. You see smooth pebbles resting on the bottom, magnified by the clear water. Everything is passing by, and you are just watching it go, like memories drifting past, like worries drifting past. You don't need to grab them. You don't need to stop them. You just flow with the moment. There is a profound freedom here, the freedom of no control. For a few minutes, you are released from the driver's seat of your life. You are a passenger, and the driver is nature itself, nature which has never made a mistake, nature which manages the tides and the seasons and the stars. Surely it can manage this moment for you. You feel a deep sigh of relief move through your spirit. Release, surrender, float. The water is carrying you, carrying your weariness, washing it away downstream. You are cleaner now, lighter now, just a golden speck, traveling through a beautiful world. But as you drift further, looking ahead with sleepy, calm eyes, you notice something in the water. Rising up from the stream bed lies a large, grey stone. It sits right in the middle of the path, solid, immovable, blocking the way. In life, we might look at that stone and feel fear. We might tense up, brace for impact, or try to fight against the current to avoid it. But you are a leaf, and the water is your teacher. Watch closely how the water approaches the stone. Does it stop? Does it panic? Does it fight? It does not fight. It does not panic. And it certainly does not stop. Instead, the water does something profound. It yields, it softens, It simply divides. Watch as the current meets the stone. It doesn't try to go through it. It doesn't try to move it. It simply bows and finds a way around it. It hugs the sides of the rock like an old friend embracing another. It moves with such grace, such fluidity, that the obstacle becomes part of the dance. And you, the little golden leaf, you follow this wisdom. You feel the current gently taking you to the right. You are gliding past the rough, grey surface of the stone. You are so close. You can see the tiny specks of mica glittering in the rock, wet and dark. You can feel the coolness radiating from it, but you do not hit it. You drift effortlessly around the curve, smooth, easy, unscathed. There is a lesson here, hidden in the water, a lesson that we often forget in our human lives. We are taught that to be strong, we must be hard, we must be rigid, we must crash against our problems, break down walls, and fight our way through. But nature knows a different truth. Look at the stone. It is hard. It is rigid. It resists. And because it resists, it eventually cracks. It eventually wears down. But the water is soft. It has no shape of its own. It takes the shape of whatever is in front of it, and yet it is the water that survives. It is the water that over time polishes the stone into a smooth pebble. Softness is not weakness. Softness is the ultimate strength. To yield is to endure. Think of the things in your life that feel like heavy stones right now. Maybe it is the aching in your joints. Maybe it is a regret from the past. Maybe it is the fear of growing older. These are your rocks. And tonight, you do not need to smash them. You do not need to remove them. You only need to flow around them. Let your awareness be like the water, liquid, forgiving. Just let the rocks be there and gently, quietly glide past them. They cannot stop you. Nothing can stop a river that knows how to yield. And now, having passed the stone, the divided waters meet again on the other side. You feel a gentle, swirling sensation, a tiny eddy, a moment of pause. The stream widens out again. The water becomes even calmer than before, as if proud of its own flexibility. The surface is like glass again, unbroken, perfect. You are drifting into a quieter section of the forest now. The trees here seem older, their branches reaching out wider. The air feels different, heavier, sweeter, and as you look up through the canopy, you notice that the quality of the light is shifting. The bright, crisp gold of the afternoon sun is beginning to mellow. It is turning into a deep, rich amber. The shadows of the trees are stretching out across the water, long and cool, reaching out to touch the other bank. The day is not ending, not yet, but it is changing. It is softening its gaze. It is preparing for the great, beautiful transition. Can you feel the world holding its breath? And in that breathless moment, the world begins to change its clothes. The amber light slowly, gracefully gives way to a soft, velvety purple. This is the twilight shift, the magic hour. It happens so gradually that if you were to blink, you might miss the exact second the day decides to become the night. It is a seamless transition. There is no struggle. The sun does not fight to stay. The darkness does not rush to conquer. They simply dance, one bowing out as the other steps in. A perfect, ancient harmony. As you continue to float, suspended on the surface of the water, you notice the colors of the forest deepening around you. The vibrant emerald of the moss turns to a deep, soothing teal. The brown of the tree trunks becomes a rich, comforting charcoal. The edges of the world are softening, the sharp lines of the day, the distinct shapes of leaves and rocks are melting into the shadows. Everything is becoming blurred. Everything is becoming one. Listen to the soundscape changing with the light. The birds, those busy, joyful singers of the morning, have sung their final notes. One by one, they have tucked their heads under their wings. They trust the branch. They trust the dark. And in their place, a new chorus begins, the gentle, rhythmic hum of the evening crickets. Chirp, chirp, chirp. It is a steady, hypnotic beat, nature's own metronome, ticking, slowing, and slower, counting you down into rest. The air growing cooler against your skin, a refreshing, crisp coolness that signals the body it is time. It is safe to shut down. You feel a heavy, warm wave of relaxation moving through your chest. It is the body's natural response to the twilight. We are creatures of the light, but we are also children of the dark. The darkness is not something to fear. The darkness is a blanket, a heavy wool blanket pulled up to the chin of the earth, tucking everything in for a long, restorative sleep. Look down at the water beneath you now. Moments ago, it was clear as glass, showing you the pebbles on the bottom. But now, as the sky turns to a deep, midnight indigo, the water changes too. It becomes dark. It becomes a mirror. It is no longer showing you the earth below. It is preparing to show you the heavens above, high overhead, through the lace of the tree branches. You see it. The first star, a tiny diamond spark, piercing the purple veil. It is so far away, yet it feels so close. It winks at you, a silent guardian. And then another appears, and another. waking up one by one to watch over you. The moon begins to rise, unseen behind the trees, but you can feel her presence. A soft, silver glow begins to touch the tips of the waves. The stream is no longer just water, it is liquid silver, it is liquid night. You are drifting through a corridor of peace. The day is gone. Whatever you did today is finished. Whatever you didn't do is forgiven. It has drifted far, far behind you, carried away by the current. Here, in the twilight, there is no to-do list. There is only being, just being, a small part of this vast, beautiful universe. And as the last trace of purple fades from the western sky, leaving only the deep, enveloping black of the night, you look down at the surface of the stream again, and you see something miraculous. The water has become so still, so dark, and so smooth that it has caught the sky. The stars are no longer just above you, they are underneath you. You are no longer floating on water. Do you see where you are now? You are floating on a river of stars. You are drifting through the galaxy itself. The boundary between the air and the water has completely vanished. There is no up and there is no down. There is only the deep, velvet, endless blue. You are suspended in the center of the universe, held gently between two skies. One above you, vast and silent, one below you, mirroring every single point of light. Look at them. The constellations are dancing on the surface of the stream, tiny diamonds rippling gently with your movement. You can see the Milky Way, a dusty, luminous river of light flowing right alongside you. It is as if you have left the earth behind entirely. You are an astronaut of the inner world, traveling through the quiet cosmos of your own peace. This is the ultimate freedom, to be weightless, to be unattached to the ground, to be floating in a space where time does not exist. As you drift through this starry corridor, you feel a profound sense of smallness, but it is not a scary smallness. It is a comforting, warm relief. In the daylight, we try so hard to be big, to be important, to be seen. But here, under the watchful gaze of 1 billion stars, you do not need to be big. You are allowed to be tiny. You are allowed to be a speck of dust, floating in the grandeur of it all. And in that smallness, your problems, your worries, your fears become microscopic. They dissolve into the darkness, swallowed by the beauty of the night. The stream is carrying you slower now, so slow. It feels like you are hardly moving at all. You are simply hovering, bathed in starlight, washed in silence. The only sound is the rhythmic, slow beating of your own heart. Thump, thump. It sounds like a drum, echoing softly in the quiet night. And if you listen closely, really closely, you might notice that your heart is beating in time with the twinkling of the stars, a universal rhythm, a cosmic pulse. You are not separate from this beauty. You are made of this beauty. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the carbon in your breath. It was all forged in the hearts of ancient stars, billions of years ago. You are stardust. Returning to the stream, you are simply going home. Feel the cool air kissing your cheeks. It feels like a benediction. Feel the water supporting your back. It feels like a mother's arms. There is nothing to fear here. The dark is not empty. The dark is full of potential. It is the womb of creation. It is where we go to be renewed. Drift, float, glide through this liquid sky. The forest banks on either side are just dark shadows now, protecting you, guarding your journey. But they seem to be pulling back, moving further away. The river is widening, expanding, opening up its arms. And as you float deeper into this vastness, you begin to sense a change in the air. The smell of the pine and the damp earth is fading, and in its place comes a new scent. Fresh, salty, clean, a scent that speaks of infinite horizons, a scent that speaks of eternity, and the sound of the water is changing too. The gentle bubbling of the brook is being replaced by something deeper, something lower, a deep, resonant hum, like the breathing of a sleeping giant, in and out, rise and fall. Can you hear it, calling to you from the dark ahead? That low, resonant hum is the voice of the great ocean, calling you softly by name. It is a sound you have known since before you were born, a sound of total and absolute belonging. As you drift closer, the banks of the river, those familiar edges that have defined your path for so long, simply dissolve. They fade away into the darkness. There are no more boundaries, there are no more sides to bump against. The narrowness of the stream opens up into the infinite expanse of the sea. You might think that the river would be afraid to enter the ocean. You might think it would fear disappearing. But the river knows the truth. The river knows that entering the ocean is not an end. It is a homecoming. It is not about losing yourself. It is about becoming yourself fully. Feel the moment of the meeting. The fresh water of your journey mixes gently with the salt water of eternity. There is no crash, there is no shock, just a warm, fluid merging. You are no longer just a single drop. You are no longer just a single leaf drifting alone. You have become The ocean, you are the vastness, you are the depth, you are the horizon that stretches out forever. Feel the change in the rhythm beneath you. The forward motion of the stream is gone, and in its place is the gentle, rocking motion of the tide. Rise and fall, lift and lower, like the chest of the universe, breathing in its sleep. It creates a sensation of being cradled, rocked slowly by the most powerful hands in existence. You are held up by miles of deep, blue water. You are supported by the very foundation of the world. And because you are held so completely, you can finally let go of your shape. You do not need to be someone here. You do not need to be a parent, a partner, a worker, or a success. You do not need to be young. You do not need to be old. Those are just labels floating on the surface. But you, the real you, are the water itself, formless, timeless, free. Imagine floating on this vast, starlit sea. The water is warm against your skin. The sky above is a dome of velvet diamonds. There is nothing to achieve here. There is no destination to reach. You have already arrived. This is it. This is the peace you have been searching for. Beneath you, deep, deep down, the ocean is perfectly still. Storms may rage on the surface, winds may blow, but down in the deep, in the heart of the water, there is only silence. A silence that has never been broken. A silence that lives inside you too. Connect with that silence now. Sink into it. Let it soak into your pores. The past is just a ripple behind you. The future is just a wave that has not yet formed. There is only this, eternal, rocking, now, swaying, drifting, resting. You are whole, you are complete. You are exactly where you are meant to be, in the arms of the infinite. And as you lie there, suspended in this state of perfect grace, as the rhythm of the waves syncs perfectly with your slow, leaping breath, you begin to hear gentle whispers, soft truths, rising up from the deep, rising up to remind you of who you really are. Can you hear them floating on the wind? And so we learn from the river. We learn that the journey is not about struggle. It is not about fighting the current. It is simply about trust. Just as the water holds the leaf, life is holding you. You do not need to steer. You do not need to know the way. The ocean is already waiting, and you are already home. Let that truth settle in your bones. You have done enough. You are enough. And now it is time to drift away. Listen to the quiet. Listen to the peace. My body is heavy. My mind is still. The past is gone. The future is far away. There is only deep, restful sleep. I am sinking. I am softening. I am letting go. And now I will count you down from 10 down to 1. With each number, you will drift deeper. With each number, you will fade further away. 10, drifting down, so calm, so heavy. 9, your muscles are turning to liquid, melting into the mattress. 8, deeper and deeper. The world is disappearing. 7, thoughts are fading, just soft, white mist. 6, letting go, completely, totally release. 5, halfway there, hovering on the edge of dreams. 4, so tired, so wonderfully tired. Eyes sealed shut. 3, floating, weightless, free. 2, almost asleep, drifting into the dark. 1, sleep, sleep, sleep. Good night, my friend.